So as we move on here on this episode of Nitro, emanating from Liverpool in England, we have the women's champion Paige going up against Rhea Ripley. And Paige wanted this match to warm up, get ready to prepare for her match at SummerSlam against one Sasha Banks. Now, for those of you who are not aware, Sasha Banks was named #1 contender on the last episode of Nitro. However, there was so much shit going on in that episode, I don't blame you if you forgot, because hence the name of the episode, breaking news and not much else, because literally nothing else happened. But here we are. Paige is asking for this. Jesus Christ almighty. We're leaving that in. I was literally trying to fight that since this video started. Since this video started, I was literally trying to fight that sneeze. Oh my. But yes, Paige, women's champion, defeated Shayna Baszler, who was at that point one of the most dominant women's champions in the EBCW history. Had lost only like 1 or 2 matches. And the one match that she did lose was to Paige. Rhea Ripley has also been someone that has defeated Shayna Baszler, but that was way back when, late-ish 2019, like December, I think. And you know what? I really feel bad for Rhea Ripley. I think I might have mentioned this before. I really just feel bad for her, and I'll tell you why. She has kind of just been... I understand when you lose a championship that for a while you just kind of float around in the mid-card and such. Granted, she's a bigger star. I can see her being in the upper mid-card and having some bigger feuds, but at the same time, she's really done nothing. The only thing she really has done on a consistent basis, whether any of us want to admit it or not, has just been feuding with the Robert Stone brand and beating Aaliyah for fucking the whole summer, essentially. And not just Aaliyah, then she beat Mercedes Martinez in what was a very good steel cage match on NXT TV. So she's just kind of been there. It sucks because I really thought Rhea was going to be like big as NXT Women's Champion. Like, they made her win like big. It's a real shame. It really is. I really wanted to see her succeed. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, for some reason, in the first time I tried, in the first move in the match, I tried to reverse, which, if you guys noticed that, if you go back, that reversal icon was there a lot longer than it usually is. So, I was like, what the fuck? And it wasn't reversing anything. I was pressing it, nothing was happening. Now here we are. Now, I was worried my controller was going to die, which I probably should be doing something about that anyway, but... Now, one can wonder that if somehow, some way, Rhea Ripley does beat Paige in this match, Rhea does have a case to make this a triple threat match at SummerSlam. I'm not opposed to it. I am not opposed to making this a triple threat match if somehow Paige, or in this case me, because I'm playing as her, loses. And we all know in my track record in this game that I do lose big matches, which is unfortunate to say the least. But anyway, guys, this whole week of EBCW Universe mode, not just Nitro, I'm talking main event and Raw. Main event and Raw is going to be fucking packed. Like, we are probably about to watch probably one of the biggest episodes of main event in history, with, you know, crowning the new #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship, which, by the way, there's still news about what's going on with the World Championship, because the Hardcore Champion No Way Jose will face Samoa Joe later tonight. You know, I kind of like that in this point of the match, even though I'm close to my signature, Rhea Ripley doesn't have a whole lot of damage on her. She literally has like half health. Now, less than half health. But the point remains the same. She's actually being pretty... She's a lot, what's the word I'm looking for? She's a lot sturdier. than a lot of the women characters in this game. Like, a lot of the times I can beat the shit out of someone like, and we've seen it before, I can beat the shit out of Ruby Riott for days, and she would just lose health like nothing. Like, a couple big moves, she's done. See what I got here. Go for the Paige turner on Rhea. That was not reversed for some reason. Oh shit. Another big reversal by Paige. Big reversal by Rhea. Big fucking spear by Rhea Ripley. You know, I'm still debating on whether... I don't know if you guys know, but I got some big news going on later this month regarding EBCW, because we are in the month of October now. And come my anniversary video for my channel, I'm going to have a lot of big news going. So, I hope you guys are there for that. Some of the big news is regarding EBCW, because as we all know, Battlegrounds is now released. I'm not buying that game. I don't find it to be something I want to play. It's not a... I think the 2K made a big mistake making that game, and I will stand by that. So that's just me. But if there is a 2K22, I don't know what I'm going to do, because this game really put a bad taste in my mouth in regards to wrestling games. And that's saying something, man, because I love wrestling games. I love WWE 2K. I really enjoyed games like 14, 16. Nice reversal there, by the way, by Paige after the big reversal by Rhea. Another reversal there. I loved 14, 16, 18 I enjoyed, 19 I loved, even though it had its issues. Go for the rampage, and that's probably what this match is going to end. 1, 2, 3, and Paige seems to be ready for her upcoming battle with probably one of the best women's wrestlers on the roster besides her. Sasha's ready, man. I know she is. Sasha's a beast. She's gonna fucking go work. She's gonna put some work in on Paige. The question is, and this is probably one of the most unpredictable matches on SummerSlam, because I don't know who could win this match. I'm not sure if Sasha could win. I'm not sure if Paige could get the victory and retain. You know, it all depends on what happens, because we are obviously simulating the game, and I'm doing commentary over it, as I have been for the last several years here. But Paige is ready, man. You can see it. She's got the game face on. She's got that game face on. I think we're going to be watching probably one of the best women's matches in EBCW history, man. I got a good feeling about that match. Coming up next, big news and a champion versus champion main event match yet again. I'll see you all then as Samoa Joe faces No Way Jose.